us. We want to be one of those teams that plays being a global team, being a team that we feel is on the come. We're a growing team, and to get this opportunity to come and play in London here and what the NBA does. We want to win, and we want to be a global team, and we want to be relevant. And our fans are all over the world. We feel that this is a good stage for our guys.
Yesterday, Scola had came up with an idea suggesting that they expand this endeavor. Just wondering what kind of traction you think that would give with the league. He suggests maybe bring over 4 teams at a time, play 3 games, so it's not just a week for 1 game.
Scola is always ahead of us. No, it's for me. I think all the things that Adam is doing, I think, have been great. We had the game in Africa this summer, and it's just spreading the word. It's everywhere, and if not, for the travel, how far it is, and what we can do in the regular season, I'm sure it's something that he would think about. But this is awesome. We have this for now, and we're here, so we're happy we're here.
Masai, you still keep tabs on the British game. You obviously played in the BBL before. How have you seen it progress?
I kept tabs, and I talked to some guys at Lual and all these guys that have Pop Spencer Bonsus here, and guys that Colin Irish and Alan Cunningham, legends that played here, I'm still friends with. And I follow it a little bit. I wish it was a little bit better. I wish the league was maybe like when we played here, but I'm sure it'll get better. I'm sure they're working on it.
There's been a lot of rumours about DeMar DeRozan in the off-season with the Lakers and the Brooklyn Nets. How committed are you guys to keeping him in the Toronto organization?
For us, DeMar is our player, and 100% that's our motive now, and we want DeMar in Toronto for a long time. And once there's free agency, there's always talk. That's just the nature of it. But we feel DeMar is an all-star player. We feel we have 2 all-star players on our team this year with Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan. And your number 1 goal is to keep all-star players, and so we love him dearly, and I think I have 1 more year in my pocket to give him. So there'll be different advantages, but we love DeMar, and he knows that he's well loved in Toronto.
Besides, the NBA is still a novelty here, maybe 1 game, 2 games a season. When they go away, what do you think Britain, the UK, the BBL needs to do to improve basketball here?
I think it starts with the youth. What kind of youth programs do you have, and a league? How do you grow your league and make your league relevant here? We see what is done in other countries, and then programs for the youth. We have to have strong programs for the youth too. So many players came out of here, played in the NBA. So I think, but a league, I think, is one of the key things.
When you look at the Barclays Premier League, you've got kind of managers that are in charge of personnel and coaching. Do you think that's something that the NBA could see more of the next few years, or do you think with the travel, it's better to have 2 different roles?
It's funny, I just spoke to Arsene Wenger about that a few weeks ago, and yeah, it's interesting. I think for me, I would say no, because I'm a general manager and I want to keep my job. I don't want a coach to come and take my job. So no, I think obviously you're going to have people that are skilled at doing both. I think it's unique in football where they can do both. But in basketball it's a little bit different. I think where you have a general manager and a coach. But in some instances in the NBA, I think Doc and Stan, where they do both, I think it's interesting.